back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Shayna, and if you aren't, welcome back. So today I am going to show you guys how I dye my wig, going from a blonde 613 shade, and I'm calling it 613 because that's usually how like they call it on the websites. Going from that to like an ash blonde, which is this right here. So if you guys want to see how I created or got. Hey guys, welcome back. So for this hair tutorial, or how I'm going to be dyeing this hair, the shades that I use, but first of all, I'm getting ahead of myself. This is the wig. It's 24 inches long, like I stated previously, and I customized this wig to make it fit to my head shape and size. Here's the lace front. And yeah, so I'm just detangling the hair with a wide tooth comb. I'm using these little pins to hold down the lace so that way the wig does not move when I apply the color onto the hair. Next, I'm sectioning the hair into 3 parts. I should have did 4, but I did 3 for some reason. So I'm pinning up the front of the head, and then I did it on the other side too, I just didn't show it on camera. And I'm sectioning the hair by the wefts. So this is a lot of hair. So keep in mind, this process took me a long time to do. Like, it took me a long time, trust me. So the hair that I'm using is the Revlon Color Silk Beautiful Color in the shade 05 and I think 06, or I think it said, no, actually no, 05 and 60. That's what it said on the box. And I'm putting on the gloves. Make sure you also read the directions, and I'm mixing both colors together in one bowl. I didn't have a color bowl. I don't know what happened to it, so I just used a little bowl from the kitchen. I'm not sure if that will change anything in the color, but I'm just accustomed to using a plastic color bowl. So yeah, just mixing the two colors together. And I'm using 6 different boxes because I knew that I would need a lot because this hair is long and it's thick. So yeah. So after I pour everything into the bowl, I'm gonna mix. First I mixed it with my color brush and I feel like it wasn't mixing pretty well. So I took a comb and I kind of just um, like mix it together, kind of like how when you make scrambled eggs. That's like the motion that I'm doing. So I'm just showing you guys that right here, and this is how it looks like. Over time, as you're applying the color on the hair, the color in the bowl is gonna start to like get darker, but don't get too afraid about that. I was kind of getting afraid. I'm like, why is it getting darker? But I mean, that usually happens. So here I'm applying it close to the weft as possible. I would say, like, I mean, not that you shouldn't care, but I feel like just because, in school, cosmetology school, I just learned to, obviously apply the color as close to as possible. Yes, it's a weft and it's the back of the head, so no one's going to see it, but I just know that if it's not all one color, it's going to irritate me. So I just made sure that it was applied close to the weft as possible, and just pulling that through and like rubbing it in helps as well. I also kept like a plastic sheet on the floor because it was dripping, since it is kind of like runny. It's not really thick. So yes, and I also get some hair dye on my mannequin, which I tried not to, but as I'm adjusting the head, I had the color in my hand, so I'm touching the mannequin. So yeah, it's gonna get stained. But yeah, the hair is pretty thick and heavy. So as you can see, I'm holding the hair up and then applying at the root. Once I get that saturated, really, really saturated, I then bring it down and do like the pull through method. And I'm just doing this throughout the whole head. So yeah, just watch how I do it. I would say before I reached the back of the head, I already ran through 2 boxes and I was getting so nervous. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna need a 4th box, like really. But when you get to the front, you actually don't really need to apply as much color. And since I was being very like neat in the front, it kind of worked well. Sorry for the notification sound. That was my laptop. And yeah, so I'm just pulling through. As you can see how it's getting darker. So now I'm sectioning the next part. I was doing it like one by one, then after a while I was taking like 3 sections down at a time. So, or 3 lefts I should say. Um, some of these are like double tracked. Yeah, so I felt like I needed to apply a lot more color. But I'm just let you guys watch. I'm gonna stop rambling. Finally, I'm at the front of the head, and the sections that I created to apply the color are very, very small. So when you do this, make sure you try your very, very hardest to not get the color onto the lace. This is my first time doing this, so I was very, very cautious. I spent a lot of time doing the front. I didn't apply a lot of color because, again, since it is very like runny, I don't want it to drip on the lace, so I'm taking a little bit at a time, making sure that the root is fully covered, top and bottom, like I mean like the back of the hair, because if you don't apply color like at the back, it's gonna look blotchy. Even if you think it's like seeping through and saturated, it's not. So I do that, and then I do the pull through method to the ends, and then apply more color. And I just do that throughout the front, both sides, and then that's it. All right, I look hella greasy right now. I had this makeup on all day. So right now I'm just touching up any areas that I feel like need to be touched up. I'm spending a lot of time making sure that the front is like as perfect as possible, because that's where everyone sees the color of the front more so. Yeah, I'm just going in and making sure there are areas that aren't not touched, because even when you think that you've got every spot, you didn't. So just touching up a little bit, making sure no color gets on the lace. I mean, if it happens, it happens,
but you know, you can always like cover it with makeup when you like put it on. But like I got some color right here and right here, but this I'm cutting off, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, I still kept the lace on because I wanted something to hold it down on the mannequin when I color it. For the hair. But yeah, it says to leave on for an extra 20 minutes if you're coloring hair that's like a shade or level 10, 8, and I don't know if it said 8, 10, and 11, or but basically those levels, which is basically what this level was. So yeah, I'm just going in, making sure, and I know it looks dark. Hopefully it's not like that dark. But I was going for more of like that silvery ash blonde. I don't like the yellow blonde personally. I feel like yellow blonde reminds me of Barbie, and it doesn't give me like natural vibes. At least not for my skin complexion, I feel. But yeah. See, like I got to touch up over here. And by the way, just in case if you guys forgot, I used 3 boxes of each. 2 different hair colors. Honestly, I hate dyeing hair because I feel like I'm always missing spots. Well, especially if it's light hair. It's dark hair, I'm kind of like, whatever, it's dark. I feel like when I wash this out, there's still going to be areas that are yellow. And if that's the case, then I'll probably go back on my own time and touch it up again. But for the most part, I think all the color is applied. So yeah, we're gonna wait. I'm gonna wash the hair out after I'm done waiting, and I'm gonna show you guys the completed project. So as you guys can see, this is the color that it came out. It's like, it looks more silver on camera, but I love it. This is exactly what I want. I didn't want the yellow, and this is how the lace front looks like that. You can see a little bit yellow, but I tried the best that I could to like get in the root. Overall, I love how this came out. Beautiful, beautiful. I'm not gonna lie though, when I was washing this out, it looked dark. Like it looked like there was purple in it, and I was like scared. I'm like, oh my god, I'm not used to toner. But this looks really nice. This is exactly what I wanted. Perfect color. I'm gonna, actually I think you guys can see it pretty good. But yeah, so obviously when your hair is wet, your hair tends to look a little darker. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let the hair air dry. I don't want to blow dry it because I don't want to pull on the cap. So I'm gonna let it air dry for a while. It's gonna take a while to air dry because it's a lot of hair, it holds a lot of water on top of that. It's like dripping right now. But once it's air dried, I'm gonna come back to you guys with it like styled and everything and show you guys the completed look. So I'm back about 2 days later, obviously because my hair is different and my outfit's different. I just had to finish dyeing the hair, letting it like air dry. I just did a blow dry on it this morning, and this is how the hair came out. So this hair is 24 inches long, and the lace front is 18 inches, and then there's I think 122 and 2, I can't remember. I know there's just 4 bundles in here, but I wanted that like layered look. Anywho, so this is how the wig looks. It's like this like silvery ash blonde color. I love it. I worked really hard on this, okay? Like this whole process took me like 4 days. That's because I kept taking breaks and you know. But anyways, I kind of want to curl it, but I think for now I'm gonna leave it straight because I'm a straight hair kind of girl. So I already cut the baby hairs and stuff, so I would have like laid it on, but I'm gonna wait until I wear it. So I'm gonna take it off. And don't mind the mannequin, I have like some dye on it from the other day, which sucks, but it was bound to happen. So this is the wig. I customized it myself. I'm going to be doing like how I install my wig and whatever, like that kind of video, and I'm going to talk more about the wig there. But this is the back, and I can't wait to wear it. Honestly, like I like the yellow blonde was cute, but like I don't know, to me it's just I don't like that kind of blonde on me. Like I prefer more neutral, and I felt like this would best fit my skin complexion. Ooh, almost dropped it. So yeah, I'm gonna show you guys up close. I have some like yellow in it. I was thinking about toning it, but I don't know. I'm gonna wear it like, I'm gonna give it a chance. I'm gonna wear it like a few more times and see how I like it on me, and if I wanna tone it, then I'll tone it. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this like hair tutorial. I've never done one of these before on my channel, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you like it. Also, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Turn on your post notifications so you will be alert whenever I do post a new video. It will be the bell button by the subscribe button on my channel. Follow me on my Snapchat and my Instagram. I will leave them in my description. My Snapchat is TheRealShayXO and my Instagram is TheRealShayna. Again, thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.